What's up, everybody? Today we got an update from Bungie instead of a normal twid. We got an update from Bungie regarding pretty much what's been going on this week and how the Destiny 2 development team will be kind of navigating the next few weeks going into Season 23 and following that with going into the final shape. So, to start, I'll kind of just read out and kind of give you my interpretation of their statement today. I don't know if this is necessarily the full statement because this is just a screenshot I got from social media. I didn't actually check the full statement. As a matter of fact, I'll kind of do that now. But for the time being, I will just kind of read out the statement that I've seen. This has been one of the most difficult weeks in our studio's history as we've parted ways with people we respect and admire. We spent this week supporting one another, including those who are at the studio as well as friends and colleagues who are no longer are. We want to acknowledge the feedback and concerns you have about Lightfall in recent seasons, as well as your responses to the reveal of the final shape. We know you have lost a lot of your trust, and Destiny needs to surprise and delight. We haven't done this enough, and that's going to change. To us, the path forward is clear. We need to make the final shape an unforgettable Destiny experience. We want to build something that will be regarded alongside the best games we've ever made. A fitting culmination that honors the journey we've been on together for the past 10 years. Forsaken, the Witch Queen, and the Taken King. These are the standard bearers we aim to live up to. We are intensely focused on exceeding your expectations for the final shape. Destiny 2 has more than 650 dedicated teammates pouring all their energy and expertise into delivering this epic moment and its subsequent episodes. In the weeks ahead, you'll be hearing more from us about what's next in the short term horizon, beginning with our next season in late November. Afterwards, we'll begin to unpack our team's bigger, bolder, and brighter vision for the final shape, as well as the bridge we plan to build to take us all out of this darkness and into the light. See you, Starside, the Destiny 2 dev team. So, kind of just looking at this, the first thing is it kind of feels like a slap in the face almost. And if it wasn't for the fact that this was Destiny 2's dev team instead of, or their PR team instead of, Pete Parsons, this would feel like a big slap in the face. We want to acknowledge the feedback and concerns you have about Lightfall in recent seasons. Kind of feels like they're not really like reading the room about the fact that we know that upper management hasn't been listening to their people who've been telling them to change shit for a while. It just feels kind of a spit in the face. They are all, however, this paragraph kind of makes it feel like they are aware of the fact that we hold the Forsaken King or Forsaken Witch Queen and the Taken King in high regard, and we want more expansions that deliver like those deliver. A term I've been hearing a lot in the community and back and forth over time is the term over deliver, which there really is no, should be no such thing as what people would call an over deliver. It makes no sense. So this right here, I feel like is the most important part of the whole statement. In the weeks ahead, you'll be hearing more from us about what's next in the short-term horizon, as well as them talking about unpacking their vision for the final shape and the subsequent episodes afterwards. This whole sentence or this whole multitude of sentences right here will be essentially the deciding factor about whether or not the final shape is one successful and two if Bungie will survive this like kind of cataclysmic fuck up that upper management at Bungie has seemed to cause. So I'll kind of reread it. In the weeks ahead, you'll be hearing more from us about what's next in the short term horizon. So they plan to tell us a little bit about their vision and their ideas for season 23. We don't even know the name of season 23 yet. It's still referred to as Season of Redacted. So we have no idea what it's going to be about, what's going to go on. There are certain leaks that have been in the rotation for a while that state that's going to have stuff to do with Crow and certain other fallout as we prepare to go into the Traveler for the final shape. Um, but I think there's going to be two things that are going to be hyper important for this next season and what they talk about with this season. One is going to be just the seasonal story and the seasonal activity as well. They really need to up the ante. They need to give us, I'd say, in my opinion, they need to give us a solid seasonal activity that's going to keep us engaged. They need to give us an extremely story driven dungeon. They need to give us an extremely story driven exotic quest. Nothing like this scout rifle from season 21. We need something that's very story intensive. Something like Operation Sarah Shield, Presage. Um, I don't even remember the Dead Messenger one. Um, we need stuff like that, or even more so stuff like Zero Hour and the Worm, and or excuse me, it's called the Whisper. We need stuff like that. That's gonna really help boost people's confidence in Bungie and in the Destiny development team. And then as well as that, the Dawning is gonna have to be spot on as well, because that's an event that happens every year. And after the kind of experience we all got with the Festival of the Lost, people aren't gonna have too much hope in that. So, anyways, with all that, if you guys are interested, go ahead and tell me what you guys think in the comments section below, and we'll see you next time.